All right.
Yeah, I know I'm driving slow, doing a little Sunday driving where I grew up years ago. At that house on the corner lived the finest girl I ever seen. Her legs caused me to take out the ditch, but at least she noticed me. Beer, it was a piss, Horne beast. And over there is the graveyard where I lived my first sweet leaf. There's the creek where Luther drowned. I remember when we found his car. And over there's where I shot old Josh Reese, where I wandered and lit the star. Murfreesboro, Kentucky. Yeah. And now I live over there, sleepy little Cumberland Gap. I'll tell you a story. Back years ago, I was playing at the only dive bar that Cumberland Gap had. And there was a band called the Old Pro Medicine Show that came out with a song called Wagon Wheel. Don't worry, we're not going to play it. But they came out with this song called Wagon Wheel, and in it, they name dropped the Cumberland Gap. And people said to me, Brando, if you learn that song, these people will love it because they name dropped your town. So I went and listened to that song, and there ain't nothing wrong with it except for one thing. He says that trucker was headed west from Cumberland Gap to Johnson City. He's going the wrong damn way. And I said to myself, one of these days I'm going to write a song about that, and so I did. And then I was going to put it on an album, but I waited a minute, and I waited just long enough for Jason Isbell, one of my favorite songwriters. He wrote a song called The Cumberland Gap, and in it he name dropped a bar called the Mustang Lounge, where I sold all my wild oats, had all my wildest news, fathered most of my children, and in it he said, if you sit by the window, it looks like any other town. And the only problem with that, Jason Isbell, I love you, but there was no windows in the Mustang Lounge. So I decided to rewrite the last verse of this and get it right, and this is my version. It's called The Cumberland Gap. Well, the timber cutters and shine runners, gamblers and chicken thieves, coal miners and hard liners and officers of the peace picked up the torch from Daniel Boone and settled on this land. Their words weren't written in lawyer jazz, just a fine shake of a hand. Same charmers, tobacco farmers, either guy and men, carpet beggars and street beggars all holding out their hand. But it's a black town now, some make it out, but the road still holds the street. And those that don't study their history, Lord, they're doing it to the beat. In the old cold lane is famous, and all the black boys knew our name. That trucker was headed in the wrong direction, but it worked out all the same. Yeah, we don't need no funky hipsters putting us on the map. We were born and bred, we're alive and dead. We're down in the Cumberland Gap. Well, I played a lot of shows, I saw a lot of roads, and a real good thing to see. Getting south at the Gap Tap and closing down the UNC. And I can't help the time till I'm on the line, walking around this town. And on my 90th day, I only hope and pray my ghost still hangs around. Now Mr. Isbell must have Googled, but somehow he knew our name. That old Mustang Lounge didn't have no windows, but it worked out all the same. Now we don't need no backup boy to put us on the map. Take your Nashville sound on out of this town. I was born in the Cumberland Gap. Yeah, we're born and bred, we're alive and dead, we're down in the Cumberland Gap. All right, thank y'all so much. I'll tell you what, it feels a little weird being up here doing it this way. Normally I'm just talking into my phone, and I'm ranting about the world events, and I'm I'm pissing off a whole bunch of people. But I said when I started, it was a hill I was willing to die on, and so if you don't see me down at Bob's Country Bunker, that's why. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, back last March, I just started writing some satirical style tunes. And for those of you that don't know, the word satire is the use of humor, irony, and exaggeration to expose the stupidity of people's beliefs. There's a lot of low-hanging fruit here in Tennessee, I'll tell you. So I wrote this tune about our blood, well, I shouldn't say beloved, but I wrote this tune here about our governor, and next thing you know, it blew up, and I had to write a whole bunch more songs like this, so that's why we're here. We thank y'all so much for coming. Hope everyone's having a good time, and let's give a big shout out to Dennis Stubble and to Karen Reynolds. I know they're watching us on the live stream. We're so wish you could be here, and we wish you the best in the world. We're all supporting you. We all love you. And thanks to Wayne Bledsoe, Steve Walsmith, and all my heroes over here that had us back in Waynestock. We love y'all. I said that so if this next song pisses you off, you won't get too mad. Here we go. We had this running joke in the band for a while. We said, oh, just come out here on stage and just sit up and sing to my phone and not even acknowledge the crowd. But I couldn't do you guys that way because I'm so happy to be here. So thank you all again.
If you don't follow Tennessee Brando, TN Brando, on the various media platforms, you owe it to yourself to start.
Well, thank you, Greg. I appreciate it.
And you'll understand what the hell he's talking about.
Really? To yours. The blood on your hands will long be remembered for 10 races to see. They'll remember a time you couldn't turn a blind eye and you stay with the Tennessee Blues. Yeah, now is the time we can't turn a blind eye. Gotta stand with the Tennessee Blues. Thank you so much. And I did see Miss Gloria Johnson walking around here a minute ago, so I hope everyone is hanging in there.
I think all the Republicans have left.
All right. I'll tell you what, back years ago, I was working on an album. I was working on an album called Forgotten Appalachia. And I had it done. We were finished. We were ready to start mixing it and mastering it and doing all that. We were ready to put it out. But I felt like that the album was missing something. Because I talked a whole lot about the drug epidemic that's been plaguing my part of the world for so long. And I've written so many songs where I was calling that out, but I really hadn't put time to write a song about the survivors, the people that actually kicked it. And it's really hard. So anyone out there that's ever battled with addiction, it's one of the hardest things that I'm ever trying to talk about, so I just try to put it in music. And one day I was scrolling social media and I saw a good friend of mine, and she had kicked all the hard stuff and she was doing better, but she just couldn't give up her reefer. And there was people giving her a hard time about that, and I thought it was bullshit, so I wrote this song about it. It's called Hillbilly Angel. It's been 18 months since you kicked that deal. 6 a.m. and the baby screaming in the cold trucks. Woke up with Maggie again. She still likes her reefer in the morning. Gets tired of hearing her shriek the warning. Now she's one cold away from making her way back to sin. Works part-time now to come is driving. Such a great Thank you. Thank y'all so much. Y'all doing good at Waynestock? Hope y'all had a good time. It's been a great weekend. And up next we got Cruz Contreras. Can't wait. Now I wrote this song many years ago. Because for whatever reason I always had this obsession with Hank Williams Sr. and the last ride that he took between Knoxville and Oak Hill, West Virginia. So one morning I was laying in bed, I was really hungover, and a friend of mine sent me a text message and he said, "Hey man, I got a good idea for a song, but I just got one line." And that one line was, "My soul is an engine running on fumes, and I'll fill it with sadness on a Hank Williams tune." And I said to myself, that's exactly how I'm feeling at the moment. So I sat down and I wrote the rest of it, and I sent it back to him, and I gave him room for one line on the very end, and he came in with maybe my favorite line of the song. But years later, I ended up recording it over at our studio here in Knoxville, Tennessee. And by that time, I realized that I grew into it. Because sometimes you'll write a song and you don't even really know what it's about just yet, but I figured it out pretty quick. And so we released this one on my album, Live at the Butcher's Club, and it's called The Manufactured Twang. My soul is an engine running on fumes, and I feel it with sadness of Hank Williams tune. My brain is a highway, I'm rambling around. I got the heart of a poet, so I write it all down. My old friend Luke, he done drifted away, and we all struck gold down the road again. But the silvers and rhinestones can never shine bright as the wind twists and all white light. I'm living the life that could ever, stuck in a heartbreak hotel, and until we try to warn us, this car's headed for hell. Dancing like Tesco and E-Ray, we're crying the old possum pain, laughing at all the opposers, making that manufactured wine. I last saw Luke on a lost highway. He left his shadow in Christ's Bay, and now stand at the edge of his early grave. I know the longer the journey, the shorter the stay. I'm living the life that did us, stuck in a heartbreak hotel, and old gray Horne trying to warn us, this car's headed for hell. We're dancing with Tesco and E-Ray, we're crying the old possum time, and we're laughing at all the opposers, making that manufactured wine. All right, this is up to Wayne Bledsoe. Happy birthday, Wayne.
Happy birthday.
Well, I should have listened to Daddy when he said, hey, laddie, don't you know that girl's a whore? She doesn't roll around with every man in town. You better kick her ass out the door. Got the looks to kill and she loves them pills. She's about to get herself in a bind. She's been a writing that checks for more sets and bringing $3 wine. Well, for all that twitching, I won't listen on the laws of mine. Everybody in place is my first piece of me to do fine. So much you say, oh, stop, oh, wine. Writing that checks for more sets and bringing $3 wine. This does show, you never know. One the house. There on the floor when I opened the door was that girl's old white blouse. Got the suit she flew to, stole everything she could find. She was right back chasing her Xanax and drank 3 long wine. Well, it goes to show, you never know what you might do when you get stoned. You can't really feel this in love on the moon. She might follow you on that turn. You might hear it to walk, but you might end up right back to the Lord said, "Bring $3 wine." She was doing that shit in the wall sex to bring $3 wine. All right, thank you. All right, guys, we got one more song, but again, thanks so much to Wayne Bledsoe. And let's hear it one more time for Dennis Double and Karen Reynolds.
They have done so much for all of us. We're glad to send this out to them.
Absolutely. Well, Buddha sat on the dresser with a Jimmy Carter smile. He said, "Rugged spell for good luck, Brando. You're going to need it for a while." But the thing when I've seen Buddha, he's got a glassy eye grin. Unlike the guy from my raising, he was always dying for sin. Jesus sat on the mantle. He had such a stoic face. He looked miserable above the altar that strung out at Grandma's place. And even knocking on my door, he had a sad look in his eye. Kind of got me thinking maybe I've been talking to the wrong guy. Well, I've done the others, they nearly done me in. I turned the other cheek and they tried to cave in. I laid down my life for people, would not go around for me. Jesus, if you're listening, I hope somehow you see. I can't carry the cross no longer, I can't live with this hard hand. I can't die for people who won't try to understand. It is my place, there's so much pain. I gotta be the land to move, or I go insane. I'm no savior, I'm no healer. I don't have the answers yet. I'm not a preacher, I'm no teacher. I'm just a poet with a pen. And I ain't gonna let them string me up just to serve as their own faith. So when they ask you how they lost control, you tell them that I'm awake.